Hello everyone. Welcome to Cuphead. This is your rejected product gamer, Michael, and let's get into it. Now, if you've never heard of Cuphead before, it is one of those games that is just an absolute blast to play. You know, you've got everything from just uh, old school animation to difficult shooters to just lots of run and gun style stuff. So, as you can see, I have some experience playing this game. Got that 200%. Uh, we'll delete that file. And we'll just go ahead and get started with the new one. So, we'll give it a try. You can either be Mugman or Cuphead. Choices. Alright, we'll be Mugman. Now, one of the great things about this game was it was such an indie game. It takes, a lot of storage on the game, but it's because all the animation is hand-drawn. Every little frame is an individual drawing that was done, very kind of stop-motion-esque or flipbook style kind of animation, and it is absolutely gorgeous to watch and absolutely infuriating to play sometimes. Alright, can we get the game started up? What's going on here? There we go. Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and, despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps stable. Hot dog! Exclaimed King Dice, the casino's lazy manager. These fellas can't lose. Nice run, boys, laughed a newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. Now, how about we raise the stakes? He suggested with a toothy grin. Win one more roll, and all the loot in my casino is yours, the devil boomed. But if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal? Cuphead, blinded by easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. Good gosh, Cuphead, no! Cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late. Of course it's the sidekick that understands the danger, but it's the bullish, not forward-thinking protagonist, quote-unquote, that has to put us all in danger. Snake eyes, laughed the devil while slamming the floor. You lose. The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. Now, about those souls. The brothers pleaded for their very lives. There must be another way to repay you, Mugman stammered. Yes, please, mister, Cuphead added. Perhaps there is, the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I just might pardon you two mugs. Now get going, the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls. Otherwise, I'll be the one collecting yours. Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. Come on, Mug, panted Cuphead. Oh wait, he was... We have to find the Elder Kettle. He'll know what to do. I chose the worst two voices to do for the two protagonists that I will most likely need to voice multiple times. Oh, what have you idiots done? I told you! This town is so small you had one roll, and you broke it already! I should just take this cane and whip it across your edge. I didn't even read what I first said. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. I've gotten older as I talk to you. Because you're so dumb, you just make me want to leave this planet earlier. You must play along for now, collect those contracts, and you'd best be ready for some nasty business. Your deader friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. It'll give you the most remarkable magical abilities. Now go to my writing desk and use the mystical inkwell there. You need to prepare yourselves for a scrap. Ah, yes, the tutorial. The best part of every game. But yeah, as you can see already, it starts off with that scrapbook animation, and it just continues from there into the gameplay. This old school 1920s, 1930s animation style. So these are just all the ingredients of how to play the game. You can lock and shoot. You can do a nice little disco while you dance. Dance all around. Oops, I messed that up. You got the parries for all the pink. If I was playing multiplayer, that would bring something back to life, but we don't have to worry about that. You got the dash, a little dash across the coin, super move, and we're good. And that's Cuphead. That's the game! This game is available for purchase for 20 bucks. But this gameplay will be mostly just kind of a little quick speed run. Not officially, but hopefully it'll take, 1 or 2 tries most for all the bosses. You'll get to see how kind of I would play this game through, my preferences for how I play, and overall just total enjoyment and hopefully not too much rage. Spoiler alert, there's definitely going to be some rage, but we're gonna go to the side of optimism on this one. Just a nice little stroll around town in this. We got this nice island property. Elder Kettle just has a monopoly on this land. No one else is there. Who's in that lighthouse though? I wanna go. Let me go. Let me go. Is there any secret way through there? No, I think I'm just wasting time. Anyway, on we go. Let's see what this cheerful fella has to say. Hey fellas, looks like you're in for it now, eh? Well, I used to be the same way, always getting into trouble. Running, jumping, shooting. But now I prefer just strolling around and going to the pictures. But hey, let me give you a hand. Take this! You receive 3 gold coins. He is the richest mofo on the entire world. So there's everything that is some kind of set decoration that's a boss, and then these bullseyes on the ground that are going to be the running guns. These are what you can use to get coins, to get better items in the shop, better weapons, better specials. But we're just going to give this a quick run with nothing but the pea shooter, and we'll see how we do. Again, this game is very data heavy because it has to load every individual frame, so it can take a while to load in between games. But it's worthwhile, because once it gets going, oh, there's no stopping. Speaking of, run, run! Oh, geez, was not expecting you. Okay, already down, oh, geez, already down a life. 2 lives now. I need to be prepared to shoot more. Okay. You can just hold down the X button and never have to worry, so that's usually the go-to move. I don't know why I came out so pacifistic. Oh, gosh! Oh, come on, how did you not die sooner? Alright. And yeah, these coins are where you can get... I parried! I'm just ashamed. I don't even know what to say. Take 2, though. Here we go. Starting off shooting. Starting off the right way. Just come in, guns a-blazing. You ain't even gonna get to land, sir. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna get that coin. Pretend like everything's fine. You will not pop. No one will get me. Hit, hit. Just running, running, running. And get that parry. Haha. Yeah, once you know how the mechanics of the game work and how to prepare for all these different motions, it's pretty straightforward, but it doesn't make it any less infuriating when you do make a mistake, because this game can be very unforgiving. There we go, we're keeping the perfect health alive, we're keeping it going, we're keeping it going, we're keeping it going, keeping it going, keeping it going. Don't catch me, don't catch me. Oh god. Okay, okay, oh, dash. Yep. And it's broken. There we go. Continue. Ooh, you almost caught me, you sneaky devil. Just jump, 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 jump back. And we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Come on. Come on. I want you to jump. I want you to jump. Yes, and there's the end. That's how it should have been done the first time, but it had been a while. I was getting the rust off the gears. But yeah, also about this game, another addicting aspect of it is that you get ranked and graded on everything. Obviously, the key things are time, health, getting parries, that's hitting the pink parts, getting all the coins, and then what skill level you do it. Take a look at that! Nah, I did it! I'm amazing! But of course, I tend to be such a completionist when I play games that I always want to come back when they have these grading features. Anything less than an A or an A+, I'm always just... Ugh. You know that emotion where you're just like, ugh. Alright, we get to see one of the most jolly shopkeepers that I've ever known. Mr. Porkrind himself. I want to just parry off his nose. Like, it's so pink. So, there's a lot of different options of weapons. Weapons costing 4, and the perks or additional add-ons costing 3. So I went ahead and got the Smoke Dash, which gives you a little bit of invisibility when you're dashing, and the Chaser, which is kind of an auto lock-on for those moments where you're kind of just running around in chaos and you don't have the time to aim properly. It'll take care of that for you.
You got to equip those new purchases if you want to use them. Look at your equip cards, you bums.
So yeah, Shot A is the pea shooter, Shot B will add the Chaser, Super we don't have yet, and the Charm. That's what they're called here, not perks. Alright, let's take on our first boss fight, the Root Pack. Also, another great thing about this game is the soundtrack. You know, if you're just kind of in the zone and just listening to it, it kind of gives you that nice rhythm. It's a lot of old school jazz, upbeat. I'm going real up speed with this music, guys. So yeah, this is just for the pea shooter. Potato Guy's really your only chance to get some decent parries in, because it's always the same situation of 3 ground balls and then the worm for the parry. Come on. Yes, alright. So now we move on to the Onion Boy, who, as you can predict, maybe or maybe not, is that he's a very tearful boy. In fact, he's the most sad boy. So we'll put him out of his misery as quick as we can. It's a 2 for... I was trying to get that parry as well. Oh well. Come on, I got that one. Ah, you sneaky goober. Alright, and lastly, Carrot Boy. This one, ideally, you'd want to use the spread if you had bought that instead of the Chaser, just because it can get rid of these side things and you don't have to worry too much about wasting any additional energy on anything apart from those psychic ring dodges. Alright, come on, you should be done. Oh, I did not mean to back it up into that. Hey, alright. I don't know how I'm doing on time, hopefully. There we go. That should be under 2 minutes. One of the great things about this game, too, is that you just keep it going. You can keep running and running. And every take is going to usually be under 2 minutes. Definitely under 3 minutes. Hey, 115, not even close to 2 minutes. But that health bonus is going to drop me down quite a bit. I don't even know if that'll be an A worthy. A minus, okay. I'll take that. But every little boss has their secrets, has their quirks, has their certain go-to moves that you just need to kind of learn and analyze, and so you can waste a lot of time.
I'll be a monkey's uncle if I'm putting my moolah in the bank. For all I know, the devil probably controls the place too. They'll never get a hold of my gold if I spread it all around. And if some Joe happens to find a coin or two, good for him. That's what I say. Harumph!
Wow. That was so rude. I did not even ask for that aggression. Okay, bye! But yeah, there's also regular mode, which is what you need to do to advance, but if you have a little hard time figuring out how they play, you can go to simple mode, which I believe just has 1 or 2 reduced moves of theirs, as well as just being very simplistic with their damage and everything. But as you can see right there, the dash was helpful there because he was about to land on me, but I just didn't even have to worry about timing it right. I could just disappear into a cloud. And then you can also just duck underneath that punch. You don't need to waste any time trying to get away from it. This is also the only time with this boss that you can get any of the parries, so you need to make sure you hit all 3 of those. It really teaches you to chain it properly. Duck again. Oh, waste. Absolute waste. Oh, that's a failure. Oh, that's not what I want. Stay away. Stranger danger? Okay. Woo! That is too close for comfort. Sir, personal space, please. Have you not heard of it? Have you heard of the good Lord Mugman? Ah, I panicked. Alright. Final stage, here we go. We'll hit that super. Gives just a nice little barrier. And the chaser just kind of takes care of it and follows him around. You can angle it and lock it so that you keep staying uptight with it. But otherwise, it's just kind of an easy let him go into his own misery kind of thing. He'll run into it himself more often than not. And there you go. So those are the first 2 bosses of this game. Pretty straightforward. They just give you a nice chance to understand the mechanics. And, you know, if you don't know about that duck under Goopy right there, he can be a lot more devastating to try and encounter because you might otherwise have to try and time jumping up over him with a punch. But this is showing you a little bit of insight. The developers of this, the Moldenhauer brothers, did such a good job having all these little secret tricks to beating the bosses. Some of which I don't even know, honestly. I've just kind of grinded it out. Oh, that was what it was. If you do it in simple, you won't get the contract, but if you do it in regular, that'll get you the contract. So, that's where I'll leave it for the first episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, be sure to just subscribe, like, comment, and share. We will be continuing with this all the way through. We'll be doing a full playthrough of Cuphead in nice bite-sized chunks. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye, Internet!